Hey, welcome back to Gold's Garage. So just a little update on stuff, starting with Todd's 389 before we get going. This is a Thursday. On Sunday, my son and I are leaving for Winston-Salem, North Carolina to go to Forsyth College. And Mike's going to come with me. My son's coming with me. We're going to make a video from there. I'm going to make a presentation to the class of 2024 Race Car Engineering Group at Forsyth College. So looking forward to that, pretty excited. And then we're going to go to Osprey Custom Cars in Wilmington, North Carolina to see Ron Siriano. I built an engine for Osprey a few years ago, so we're going to visit those guys. So just a little update before we go. First of all, so Todd, this is your 389. Don't get too excited. It's not as finished as it looks. It's just mocked up. The valve covers are just sitting on. We don't have any rocker arms on it yet. The intake manifold is just sitting on. But I just mocked it up to make sure everything is going to fit. It's all coming together nicely. Just picked up Todd's push rods today. So that's what's been holding me up. I have everything now to finish this engine. And I'm going to show you in a minute one of the things we have to modify yet for this engine. We'll come back to that. Well, while we're here, this is Mike's race car engine. So it's also just mocked up. When Mike and I get back from North Carolina, we're going to assemble it. I have all the parts. The rotating assembly's already been balanced. Everything's back in the original box. It is mocked up. I just need push rods for it. I'll have them by the time I get back here. And we will start and run this engine on my test stand and dyno it on June the 8th. So it's coming up fast enough. That is the 302 belonging to Tony Guzzo. I just picked up Tony's connecting rods, rings, pistons, and bearings today. We already had this crankshaft repaired at Atchison Machine. So I have everything for Tony. And I just sent him a text yesterday. I have everything, but I'm not going to get at it for a few weeks here because of obvious reasons. So maybe if Alec wants to come around, I'll just show you have a Pontiac 389. So this engine has been built before and it was essentially zero decked. And so one of the things that happen when you do stuff like that, that's the old valley pan. You can see where it's been cut out here and here. And this is a new valley pan. So I got to do the same thing. And it's a different intake manifold. So I'm probably going to do a combination of a little bit of grinding on the valley pan and the manifold to get it to fit. I have mocked it up with the valley pan right now. And when you go to set the intake manifold down, it hits the pan before it gets seated. So that's a job to do. And we will get that done for Todd next week. And so that's what's going on before we go. But I have a comment to make and not real happy about it. So this is the last Pontiac for a while anyways. The second one we made a video about a week or so ago, maybe a little more now. And the deal was, I think Mike called it showdown, frustrated and anxious customer. And the intent of that, I try to make my videos as realistic as I can and honest as I can. Things don't always go right for Gold's Garage. Sometimes I make mistakes. People correct me, and I'm fine with that. In this case, I tried to, and I went back and looked at that video a couple times. I don't know what I said to sort of set the stage for that. I tried to represent it as actual, as correct as I could. The customer was frustrated. He spent a lot of money on the original build, and when he brought it to me in 100 pieces, we basically had to start over and build it again. So he wanted to be assured that it was right, and that's basically all I said. And I also said I wanted to get it. I'm hitting this one. This wasn't this one. It's gone now. But I wanted to get it done. I wanted to get paid for it, and I wanted to get it out of here because I need the room, I need the equipment, and I need the space to work. And the video, the way we ended it, it ended amicably. The customer was satisfied with the engine. He gave me a thumbs up, shook hands. Alec and I helped him load it into his truck, and all's well that ends well, as my mother used to say. And I didn't see any reason or sort of animosity, but because it didn't end that way. But the comments on the video were pretty hard on him, and I felt bad for that. That's not what Gold's Garage is about. I used to say, you know, I've never met a car guy I didn't like, or car girl for that matter, that I didn't like. But and I still haven't. That's still true. And we're all in this kind of together. If we have a passion for cars and we're interested, if you didn't, you wouldn't be watching my channel. But I never want to gain viewers or views at the expense of somebody's hurt feelings. So I just want you to know this wasn't my intention, and I feel bad about it. I hope it'll stop. I love comments, but I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and mine included. But most of the comments have been pretty supportive of Gold's Garage, but they've been pretty hard on my customers. So I just have to say that and leave it with you. We will make a video next week from Winston-Salem at Forsyth College, and that's the next time you'll see us. Thank you for watching Gold's Garage. Please like and subscribe.